Welcome back, everyone. Our first guest on the show we have is Miss Tina Betz, the Director of Cultural Affairs of the City of Wilmington, here to chat with us about the Clifford Brown Jazz Festival. Welcome, Miss Tina.
Thank
yes.
you. It's good to be back. It's been a minute.
Been too long.
As they say. It's
Right.
been a minute. But before we talk about the Jazz Festival, I just want to say, a man with a mission. Where's the camera? I know you've seen this probably, but I just had to bring it with me this morning. I kept it on my kitchen counter, knowing that we would see each other.
See?
Yes, yes. I've in hopes you see what he sees when you tune into DETV.
Aw.
Glad you're tuning in today.
Yes.
I love
Yeah.
that.
And
There you go.
what I see is a beautiful Wilmington.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A beautiful
Absolutely.
Wilmington
Yes.
of people working together. So when they came out with that, I was like shocked, you know, because they said they wanted to do a story.
They didn't tell you about
They
that.
didn't tell me.
That's
Well,
a
I'm
beautiful
not
surprise.
shocked. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's all for the city. All for
Yeah.
the city.
Yeah.
It's so funny. I'm proud of Ivan as well. My whole family is like he's pretty much a part of the.
Mama kinda
Yeah,
used to
very
lie.
good. You're pretty much a part of the whole family. So we actually keep that magazine up and posted and displayed at the restaurant because we
There
are
you
very
go.
proud of you. So yes,
Thank you,
you
thank you.
deserve that
Thank you,
and
thank you.
more continued success. But we need to get back over to Miss
I'm with
Tina
it. Let's
Betz.
go.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So
35th.
35.
Wow.
35th.
35 years.
35th. It started as Jazzin' on the Square. It's the 35th anniversary of a multi-day music festival in Rodney Square that started off with the name Jazzin' on the Square. A couple years later, advocates from the city wanted to rename it after Clifford Brown, which it was. So 35 years ago in 1988 was the first multi-day music festival.
And you started that,
And
didn't you?
I was there.
You was there.
I was there,
Okay.
yes. And
Wow.
I did, I lobbied.
What's
to
it
do
like to see it grow?
Well, it's amazing. And when you're immersed in it, you really aren't thinking about growth.
Right.
You're thinking about just how to keep it, how to freshen it every
Right.
year. I mean, and growth takes care of itself. You know what I
Right.
mean? I mean, you wouldn't be around 35 years if
Right.
people didn't find it relevant and important. I mean, we've had lots of corporate funders over the year, and of course, the city of Wilmington has a huge investment
Right.
in keeping it going. And the past couple of years have been really difficult getting corporate sponsorships, quite frankly. We hope that that will change
Yes.
over the next couple of years. So had it not been for the city of Wilmington, thank you, Mayor Mike Przicki, for continuing to see, as I said, the relevance of the Clifford Brown Jazz Festival and continue investment.
Yeah, the investment is amazing because,
Yeah.
like you said, it's been a rough couple of years.
Yeah.
But looking from the outside, you can't tell. I mean, you had the pivot when COVID came, and after the pivot, like that first outing of the Jazz Festival,
Yeah.
Eric Benet, it was crazy.
Well, you're not supposed to be able to tell. As they like to say,
Right.
you're in the restaurant business, you don't want people in the kitchen seeing you make the sausage. You know what I mean? You just want to see it on the plate,
Yes.
Right. Well presented
Right.
and delicious.
Right.
Yes.
And that's what we try to do at the Jazz Festival. You don't need to see what's happening behind the
Right,
scenes.
right. Who do we have this year?
Well, we start off. We started last night, by the way, with the best. That's Sunday night
Okay.
with the best of Duke Ellington's Sacred Concert. It was incredible.
Wow.
It just was incredible. This year we're paying a lot of respect to Clifford Brown's family.
Okay.
We have Clifford Brown Jr. coming in this year to guest co-host the
Nice.
festival from the main stage.
Yeah.
As a matter of
Wow.
fact, he came into town this morning.
Good.
Wow.
So he flew in with his family, Clifford Brown III and his wife. They're in Wilmington now. So we had Ellington on Sunday. Monday night, we're doing a documentary at Theater N called Clifford Speaks, Clifford
Okay.
Brown Speaks, by Don Glandon. On Tuesday night, we move over to the Wilmington Library where we have members of Clifford Brown family coming in from all over the country to be on a panel as to talk about Clifford Brown creative legacy continuing.
Right,
And
right.
then Wednesday night, we hit Rodney Square. And I'll just talk about the closes. What I invite people to do is to go online, cliffordbrownjazzfest.org, to see everything that's going on. Stanley Clark will close out on Wednesday night.
Okay.
On Thursday night, Chucho Valdez and Paquito de Rivera will close out. On
Okay.
Friday night, we have Stokely closing out. And on Saturday, we're doing something a little bit different. We're actually kicking off early in the afternoon with Regina Carter. We thought we'd start with a name like a Regina Carter, and then Saturday night we end up with Rebirth Brass Band. So it's just a whole diverse offering of music.
Yeah.
Wow.
I can't wait. It's going to be, Vincenza, you have to go.
The city is not sleeping this week. Yes,
if you've never been to the Jazz Festival, you have to go. It's such an experience.
And I have never been. I've lived in Delaware my whole life, and I have never been. And I want to try to. I want to try to attend. I think this year is the year I need to go.
Yeah, it'll change your life. It'll change your perspective, your view of Wilmington, your perception of Wilmington, because you see all these people. It's one thing is seeing, just people, but when you see a diverse a group of people there for one thing that they love, and it's music, and the second part is Wilmington, and it's just different. It gives you a whole new energy.
Now aren't you hosting something?
I think I'm hosting. I'm on Friday night. Is it Friday?
Yeah, we're going to come. Ivan's going to be joining us on stage on Friday night, which will be great, and also DETV will be doing post-performance interviews of some of the artists. So that was a lot of fun last year. We had a lot of fun last year. So yeah, there's a lot going on this year. And after Rodney Square, we're doing late night jams. And again, they're at Nomad, they're at the library, they're at Le Cave. Go online, Clifford Brown Jazz Festival.
Wait a minute, Miss Tina. What do you mean late night jazz?
I mean 10 at night until 1 in the morning.
So after the Jazz Festival, so after the party, there's an after party.
You have to party.
Okay.
You don't stop partying because you can sleep late the next day because we don't kick off, Wednesday through Friday, we're not kicking off until 5 p.m. and we're kicking off Wednesday through Friday with students from the Boise Lowry Living Jazz Residency.
Oh, they're awesome.
They are awesome.
Yeah.
Young men and women who are composing and performing, and we'll be listening to their original compositions. So they'll kick off every night at 5. So you can sleep after until about 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
She's like,
and
no
then
excuses.
head over to Rodney Square.
No excuses.
Do you
plenty
remember
of
last
time.
year we were so tired?
Listen, I was so tired that I went to one of the late night jams and I walked up and they said, oh my gosh, we're packed. We're packed to capacity, you can't get it. And I said, that's fine. I'm going to go to bed now. So, yeah.
I remember I left and went to Le Cave. And Le Cave was,
they were packed.
There was such a jam session there. You had Gerald Chavis there, along with Jonathan Whitney, and it was just a free, it was open instrument.
And and that's what we're doing again this year. And because we were so successful last year, the Wilmington Library will be a participant, and they're doing late night jams every night.
Are you serious?
Thursday, Friday, yes.
So you can leave Rodney Square and walk
right across the street
to
the Wilmington Library. Thank you, Jamar and Carl over at the Wilmington Library.
Have you seen the things that Jamar is doing over at the Wilmington Library?
Yes. As a matter of fact, on Tuesday, we'll have our panel discussion with the Brown family over at the Wilmington Library. So, that's a good time to come out, see the art exhibit that's there, and also meet a lot of the Brown family.
Okay.
Well, I do have a question. So being that I will be a new attendee to the event, will there be food or drink on site, or we have to pack a lunch or dinner?
Listen, you can pack a lunch or dinner if you want.
Okay.
However, there will be vendors of many varieties on site.
Excellent.
And yes, we do have both adult and non-adult beverages available on site. So, we say, support our vendors. Our vendors are there as small businesses. So
I agree.
You can bring a picnic lunch if you like. You're certainly welcome to do that. We do ask people not to bring alcohol. Do not bring alcohol. There will be beer and wine available for purchase at the festival.
Excellent. And it's a family-friendly event?
Family-friendly event.
Excellent. All ages welcome. And should we bring a picnic chair? Not a
Yes,
picnic chair,
yes,
a
yes.
beach
Bring your own
chair.
chair.
Bring your own
BYOC.
chair.
Or
Okay, I remember you told me that. Bring your
BYOC,
own chair.
yes.
Don't bring tall tents because
no tents.
because that that blocks people. And if you bring a tall tent, we might have to relegate you to what Rodney Square's version of Siberia is. Where you're not in front of people. So bring a chair that's a nice height, or a blanket where you can sit on the ground. There's plenty of space on the grass.
How many people attended last year?
Oh my gosh, I would say there's an average of about 3,000, 3,500 every night.
And what was the
Wow.
farthest that they came from? Because I remember we was on stage
Yeah.
and we were doing roll call.
Yeah.
We had some people from.
Well, we have people coming from all over the world.
Yeah.
First
yeah.
of
Wow.
all,
Yes.
and definitely from all over the United States, from the West Coast always. We have people coming in from California. As a matter of fact, Clifford Brown Jr. is in from California with
Okay.
his wife and son.
Wow.
So, but we have people coming from all over the United States. I don't think there's any state in the United States
Yeah.
that we have not had a visitor from to the Clifford Brown Jazz Festival over the years.
I remember when we did roll call, someone said, I'm here from Washington State. And we were like, wow, okay.
Yeah.
they're
Big
coming.
deal.
Yeah.
No, it's a
not
big
unusual.
deal.
It's not
And it's
unusual.
attracting people from all over the world, which I think is very, very important for the state of Delaware, and more importantly, the city of Wilmington.
Yeah.
Yeah.
35 years and going. Oh my gosh. It needs to be.
And
Oh, yes.
our hotels are filled.
Yeah.
You know, where we want people to walk up and down Market Street. One of our late night jams will be over at the House of Laughs
Okay.
on the west side.
Okay.
So again, that's, it's getting people into that area of our city, which is, the Trolley Square area. That it's really, there are neighborhoods that are great that we want people to visit.
We're talking about now. If you really now I'm thinking about it because you said hotels. We have all these new hotels downtown, right? People are coming, they're staying, they're enjoying the waterfront,
Yes.
they're enjoying House of Laughs, they're enjoying the Greek festival, and then late at night they're going to enjoy the jazz music.
Absolutely.
Like, come on, the economy, Wilmington's economy has probably went up at night 10%. That's alone from this weekend.
Well, we hope so. And we know so.
Right,
Because we know that we're booking rooms in hotels. And there's great talent, during the jazz festival. There is something for everybody. And one of the things that I like to say year after year is what we try to do is we present a diverse group of artists.
Yeah.
From mid-career artists to artists like a Stanley Clark or Regina Carter or
Right.
Rebirth who have been around. There are artists whose names you may not recognize. I would recommend that folks go to the website, and if there's an artist whose name that you don't recommend, go to their website and check out their music. Check them out, because I'm telling you, there have been some great discoveries at the Clifford Brown Jazz Festival.
Who was your top? And you're telling the truth there because I can't remember the artist from last year, the lady that played the guitar, the bass.
Yeah, I can't remember her name
She
either
killed
right
it.
now. She did kill it.
Yeah.
But over the years we've had Hiromi.
Who was your
before
favorite?
she was Hiromi? Well, during the years, I have to tell you, I love Hiromi.
Okay.
Who's a pianist
Yeah.
who's from Japan. She was, we presented her for the first time, I don't know, probably about maybe 20 years ago, about 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a Saturday. And it was like, oh my gosh, this woman is friggin' amazing. So we brought her back maybe 2 additional times and put her, later in the evening. And now she's a superstar.
Wow.
Aldra Day a few years ago, this was right before I returned back to Brzezicki. She was doing it. It's like names you may not recognize.
Right.
Come on out.
Right.
You don't need to recognize the names to maybe discover an artist that you are really happy
Right.
that you now know about.
Love it, love it.
Yes.
All right, this is your camera.
This is my camera.
Go ahead and invite everyone to
Hi.
the jazz.
Come on down. Wednesday, June 15th through Saturday, June 18th. Come out to Rodney Square, kicking off at 5 p.m. in the evening with the Boise Lowry Living Jazz residents and going through the evening all the way to 1 a.m.
Appreciate you.
Yes,
Appreciate
thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
you, Tina. Good
Appreciate
luck
it.
this week. It's going to be a fun-filled, packed house. I hope to be there. Wait, before we forget, I know it starts at, you said 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
But when do people really start to arrive?
You better come at 5 o'clock.
That's not true.
I think
They're
they come
coming the
earlier.
night
You better come.
before.
I
Actually,
would say, I
we have
heard-
people setting up
I
chairs.
heard people are coming a
Yeah,
little
just
earlier,
setting up
so
chairs,
make sure you give
putting their
yourself
stakes
plenty
out.
of time to
Yeah.
park, because you want to make sure you give yourself plenty of time to park. You don't want to be late.
That's
and
right.
arrive early. How
That's
about
right.
that?
And there's parking information and other information
There,
on the
that's
website,
important.
cliffordbrownjazzfest.org.
Excellent.
All right, love
Good
it.
luck.
You gonna come back with anything else the city has for?
I'll be back
All right.
anytime you
We're
ask.
family, so it doesn't-
Yeah,
you
I know.
come,
I'm just going to
up.
show up.
That's
Yeah.
it. Just show up.
I think that's what I did today. I think I
Yeah,
just showed up.
You was walking by to go get some
Yeah, just
coffee.
walking
You was like,
by,
you know what? I'm
yeah.
gonna stop
I'm
in.
just going to stop and
Yeah.
talk about the Jazz Festival.
Bam, I'm with it. I
Yeah.
love
You
it.
are,
Here.
you're always welcome.
Thank you.
Always welcome.
Thank you
know
very
that.
much.
Of course.
What's up, everyone? It's your main man, Big Iv, the talk of the town, Mr. DETVCH.com, and I'm here with my wonderful and amazing co-host,
Vincenza.
We just stopped by to tell you to be sure, if you want any information on what's going on in Wilmington and to meet some dynamic people doing some amazing and great things, be sure to watch us live on Good Morning Wilmington on Mondays and Wednesdays at 10 p.m.
Oh, Ivan, 10 a.m.
Which he said, 10 a.m.
Listen to me, that's why he has me here. But yes, tune in live, 10 a.m. Monday and Wednesday on Good Morning Wilmington.
DETVCH.com.